All right. What's going on, peoples? It's your boy DB4, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to Tom Clancy's ENDWAR. We are back today for some more ENDWAR content. We are still in a Prelude to War. Now, last episode, I gave you guys a little quick history lesson and a quick breakdown of my history with Tom Clancy's ENDWAR, a game that is so dear to my heart. So yeah, without further ado, I'm just so excited. Let's get right into it. Act 2, Freedom's Guardian. There is a little video that plays. You know what? Let's back up real quick. Just real quick. I do want you guys to see the video that plays at the beginning of this mission. So let's get into it.
In just a few minutes, the Freedom 4 will launch into orbit on its mission to complete the Freedom Star, America's first manned space defense station.
Tens of thousands took to the streets of Paris to protest the imminent launch of America's orbital battle station. Despite the outcry, the US president has vowed the launch will go forward as scheduled.
That we're going to launch this thing, there's no stopping us. Wait a minute, wait. I think we've heard some explosions.
Mayday! Perimeter breach north of the launch pad. Multiple vehicles opening fire.
There we have it, folks. The Prelude to War continues. The United States is being attacked at JFK Space Station. Let's get this mission underway.
Colonel Taylor, Kennedy Space Center is under attack by unknown forces. All we do know is they've got serious military hardware. I'm putting you in charge of the JSF units we had on routine standby for launch security. The Space Center's defense force will do their best, but without our help, they don't stand a chance. Whoever these vermin are, we can bet they've come here to destroy the Freedom 4 lifter. I don't think either one of us wants $35 billion deducted from our paychecks, Colonel. So wipe them out before they touch it. Major Dennison will serve as your XO. Get to it and do America proud. Mitchell out.
All right, Mitchell. Now, General Scott Mitchell, he's the American general that controls and gives you the orders. So we're going to be taking orders from him today. As you can see, JFK Space Station, this is this map. This map is one of my favorite maps. Actually, fun fact real quick, this map is the map that you actually get in the demo. So I played this map a ton. You got to play the Conquest mode on the demo. It was one mission. You know, you got to pick the Americans. I think they let you choose your faction. I'm not 100% sure on that. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, you got to play this mission over and over and over again. Oh man, I played this mission 100 times before the game came out the following month. So I love this mission, to say the least. It's one of my favorite missions in the game. Favorite maps by far. Let's get it. We're ready. All right. On this mission, like last mission, we're not allowed to really select what we're supposed to bring out. But this time they want to show us how we use tanks. So we're going to force deploy tanks. Let's go.
Colonel Taylor taking the helm. Data stream secure. Camera on IFV Platoon Traveler. Designated Unit 1. The Freedom 4 is taking fire, sir.
All right, the Freedom 4 is taking fire. Now, deploy new units. To deploy a new unit, click on the reserve card marked with a pentagon, then choose a unit type to deploy. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I love this game for a lot of different reasons. But one, it's a strategy game. Two, it's real simple, but it's real complex at the same time. And it has a card system. I'll show you guys the card system a little more when you get into the battalions. But that's also another great thing about this game. It's a strategy game with a card system. That's not too unique nowadays, but back in this time, that was 100% unique. Well, probably not 100%, but it was real unique for a console game, and it was real innovative. So I love the card system. I can't wait to get into that and show you what that's all about. But this mission, we have some transports, and like I said, these are infantry transports.
Are available, as well as total remaining reserves.
Yeah, we can call in some more units. So we're supposed to
use Unit 1 to engage Hostile 1.
Yeah, Unit 1.
IFVs will shred gunships.
They shred gunships, and we can bring our tanks up too. We're going to bring our tanks up, but we're going to have them stay behind this unit here. And they're bringing up some transports as well, so our tanks should be able to help out with the transports.
Hostile forces attacking from the northeast and northwest.
I'm going to bring in some gunships myself. That way our
The number of
gunships can attack
reinforcements that can
some
be
tanks if
airlifted onto
they
the
call
field
in some tanks.
increases over
See,
time.
look, they're calling in tanks now. I'm gonna bring our gunships to attack the tanks. No, no, no. You guys stay over here. That was a misclick. That was definitely a misclick. Yeah, we let them stay alive. We wasn't supposed
Well
to do
done,
that.
sir.
All right, now we'll have them get out of here because we don't want them to really interact with the tanks. Our choppers are here. They can interact with the tanks. Like I said with the rock, paper, scissors, fastback IFVs, which are infantry fighting vehicles, IFV, they are good against choppers. Tanks are good against the fastbacks. Transport, see they're shredding them. And our choppers are good against tanks. So we'll take out the tanks with the choppers. We'll take out their infantry vehicles with our tanks. And fastbacks against choppers. But, you know, fastbacks can go against other fastbacks pretty good. But they're not going to do that well. It depends on, you know,
Excellent
it's
work,
probably going
sir.
to depend on the faction you're using and the strength
Mitchell
of the
here.
unit
The
itself when they're
hostiles
going
launched
head
their
up.
attack from a cargo ship that ran aground about 2 clicks north of the space center. Whoever's behind this had resources and lots of prep time. You've inflicted heavy losses on them. Keep it up. You've got another wave inbound. Mitchell out.
All right, there's another wave
job,
inbound. We're
Colonel.
going to back our forces up some so we can get the drop on them and get better positioning. We don't want any of our units out of place. So for now, we're going to back our tank up to here. We're going to back our fastback up to here. And our...
Schwarzkopf tanks are more than a match for IFV transports.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So he's trying to catch our tanks out of place. But we're not going to fall for that trap. We're actually going to position our tanks on this road here to cut off these IFVs. And our IFVs are already backing up to head off these choppers. So we're good there.
Our fire is ineffective.
Now when their tanks pull up, which is inevitable, we're going to bring our choppers in a little bit closer. For now, we'll just send our tanks after their fastbacks. Alright, their chopper's going to stick around. Well, we got it, so we don't have to worry too much about it.
Roger that.
We have to be aware of their tanks, so... And the way damage works, each unit has a shield, and then they start taking actual damage. And each quarter of a health equals a full unit. So 1/4 equals one of these full tanks. And if they're halfway damaged, they'll have 2 tanks. And if they're red, they'll be 1. No. The way it works is, when they're down to 1, they'll try to evacuate. If you're able to evacuate, then that unit survives. If you lose all 3 tanks, that unit is killed off and it gets replaced with a lower rank unit, or you know, a rookie unit. So you want to keep your units alive as much as possible, or you're going to be in a lot of trouble. See, he's trying to attack me with transports. We're going to just keep our choppers back for now. We might bring our choppers up since they're focused on the transports actually, and help out a little bit. Even though we at a disadvantage, we do have the numbers at the moment. And so our choppers don't take too much damage. We're going to back them off and also back up our infantry fighting vehicles. Should be fine if they get their shield back. Yeah, they got their shield back, but these guys are going to need to fall back if they want to shoot. The tanks can't shoot at if units are too close to them. They're not going to be able to shoot properly, so they need to get some space. That's why I backed them up. See, the tanks are just shredding the vehicles. We're not going to take hardly any damage. We know how to maneuver our units. We can also press V and kind of zoom in on the map and get like a close-up of what's going on and what type of units they're deploying and see what type of things they're doing at their uplinks. But, you know, we don't have to use those strategies just yet.
This is Thunder. Holding that position.
All hostiles destroyed. Freedom 4 is secure.
Mitchell here. The situation is bigger than we knew, as in global. The European Federation and Russia are under attack as well.
By the same hostiles, General? Who are these people?
Unknown. But if they aren't afraid to make enemies of 3 superpowers on the same day, they're capable of just about anything. I'll be coordinating Homeland Defense operations. Expect new remote command assignments inside 5 minutes.
Of course, General. We'll be ready.
Well, that's the end of the mission, and I like that. They give the after-action report. They start telling you cool things. And another thing I love about this game, after the mission, everything freezes in place. everything. All the units that were standing in any particular location, they stop moving. Everything just freezes. It allows you to go around the map and just get like an aerial view of everything that was going on. You can get up close on all of the structures. Like sometimes you'll have like a firefight going on inside of a building, and it'll be like this units firing out, and then the bullets will be frozen in time, and you'll like see stuff that you didn't even notice that was happening mid-battle. You'll see like artillery way off over here launching rockets, but the rockets will be frozen in there. It's just amazing. So after the battle, it is worth it to just fly around a bit and like get a good look at what was going on. Like as you can see, a couple of units got murdered here at the base, and look, see the detail, like it's just all there. This are the units that got murdered here at the base. You can see the wreckage of, you know, their vehicles still here. Like the detail in this game, for a game that came out in 2008, this level of detail was phenomenal. Like, come on, like these are the basic infantry that was just sitting there, like just phenomenal. You know, the tanks up close look cool. For a game that came out in 2008, it aged well. There we go. 3 units survived. Battalion update. Command rating A. Once again, 110 credits. We can go to the details. As you can see, Traveler, Thunder, and Bushmaster here. I love the unit names. The unit names are a mess. All right. Quick mission. Let's go.
Efficiency and technology. The RPE refinery at Rosenberg, Netherlands. A vast facility processing 100% of Europe's domestic oil and 35% of Russian imports.
Mayday! RPE is under attack! Multiple armored vehicles attacking the Alpha perimeter!
We're seeing some kind of ship beached on the coast. We're taking fire.
So we're going to get right into Act 3 and keep this thing going. We're not going to change anything. We are going to save real quick just to make sure we don't lose any progress. It does auto-save, but I don't want to lose any progress during the mission. So with that being said, let's start it up. Battle of Rosenberg in Europe. Now, apparently the Europeans just got attacked, as we can see in that mission window over there. Let's start this up.
Colonel Maldini, the RPE refinery at Rosenberg, Netherlands has been attacked and occupied by a hostile force. The assault was launched from a beached cargo ship. So obviously, the opposing force is the same one that attacked our uplinks in Croatia 12 days ago. I have regular infantry troops in position to retake the refinery before it can be damaged further. Your battle group's armored vehicles and helicopter gunships will ensure the success of this assault. If the refinery is destroyed, the blow to our nation's energy security will be irrevocable. Do not fail today, Colonel. Do not fail Europa.
All right, I'll try. I won't fail Europa. All right, let's get into it. All right, we got to eliminate all hostile forces again. We are playing as Europa. So let's go. We got tanks and gunships this time around. Let's start the mission. We're going to go straight to Alpha and then destroy everything. See, as you can see, the combat chain, they just showed you the rock, paper, scissors combat chain. The cameras get a little crazy sometimes. Seek and destroy. All right, tanks, we're going to move
Colonel
you guys
Maldini
up.
has logged on.
And we're also
Data
gonna
stream
move
secure.
These
Camera
guys
on
up.
Unit 1, tank platoon, call sign Matterhorn.
Okay. See, their call sign is Matterhorn, and our tanks are,
The
our
mission
cameras
support
on
display
tank.
shows available
Unit
reinforcements, as well as total reserves remaining.
1. See, the mission reserves is our total command
Detected
points.
hostile units are displayed
And the
on mission
reserves
radar.
remaining. We got 6 reserves. We're gonna call in some transports, and we're gonna send our choppers over here. I don't know. We sent our choppers too far up. That was a mistake. Big mistake. Big mistake. Big mistake with the choppers. That was a misclick. I sent them to Alpha when they should
Explosions
be
inside the
over here
refinery
fighting
compound.
these guys.
We have to hurry, Colonel. They're taking the place apart.
And these guys should be going over that way. We're
Grim
actually gonna have
optics
to
can
back
be
these
used to
guys
scout
up.
the battlefield and analyze enemy movement.
Yeah, we might have to back them up. If our tanks can get up forward, we'll be fine. Yeah, our tanks were able to get up ahead, so bring our choppers to this side. Bring our fastbacks over here. Our choppers should be able to take out these tanks now. And then we'll get the other tanks from this angle.
Starting attack.
Good. Okay, in assault missions, we have to eliminate all hostiles from the battlefield.
Use Badger IFVs to shoot down hostile gunships.
Alright, gunships should be coming in. We'll bring the IFVs up. We should take out these transports any second. Then our tanks have
Colonel,
no problem.
some fresh intel. The same hostiles have attacked Kennedy Space Center in the U.S. and Russia's prototype fusion reactors near Minsk.
We'll
We
bring
need to know
our
who these people
IFVs
are.
over there. And
Good job,
actually,
Colonel.
we'll back our chopper off because he's taking a lot of damage right now. We don't want to lose him. See, look, once we lost 1/4 of our health, we lose a chopper. So that's why you want to keep your shields up. It's very important to keep your shields up if you can. Now we're going to have to bring our birds right back in because our IFVs are going to be vulnerable. Let's actually back them up. We don't have to chase the choppers. We definitely don't have to chase. Let's back them up so they don't take that much damage from these guys here. And yeah, we do have our shield back. Let's move up our tanks.
We are opening fire at hostiles.
Excellent work,
Now we can
Colonel.
retreat our choppers at the moment.
In a position and holding.
Check Unit 2.
Bring our
They're in
tanks
danger.
up over here.
Fall back, wait.
See, our Unit 2 got out of there just in time. IFVs also, please
On
move
the
up.
move, Central.
Check Unit 1. They'll take losses.
Yeah, we know. Oh man, he went around us. We're gonna have to bring our choppers in to support our tanks. Our tanks should, we just need our tanks to take these guys out. Then our choppers will be free and our tanks can retreat.
We're in a position.
Well, our tanks aren't taking any damage at the moment. So they're pretty good. Nope, tanks, stay over here. There they go. There we go. Alright, we took care of everything. Pretty good. We did put our choppers out of place twice,
One
but
bird is down.
we ended up pretty good.
All hostiles neutralized. Refinery is secure.
This is High Command. The group behind the attacks is broadcasting claims of responsibility across the extranet in 18 languages. Here.
The Forgotten Army fights for those left behind when the oil dried up. Today, we have struck our oppressors where they are most vulnerable. Let them burn, just as Africa and South America and the Balkans have burned. We gladly give our lives in direct action instead of waiting to die by famine or disease. Rise up and follow our bold example. Though we be an army of the forgotten, remember our action always.
The ideology is clear, General, but how do the have-nots of the world get their hands on military hardware?
Precisely my question, Captain. This is what we must learn.
As you can see, something's weird is going on around the world. But yeah, as you can see, most of these buildings are destructible. Yeah, you can garrison a lot of these buildings and you can destroy them with artillery or your tanks and your armor, your infantry. Everything can be destroyed. And I say that because objects like this thing, this gas thing, if you hold your cursor over it, it's going to say detonator. And that means if you destroy this, it blows up everything in the vicinity, your units included. So be careful of positioning, because you don't pay attention to things like that, and then you get splash damage from artillery, blows that up, nukes your whole force, and yeah, that's pretty bad. See, they're all over the map too. Like, this isn't just decoration. You have to be careful of these things like this. We also have another one over here, this giant globe. I actually lost a crucial mission because I blew up one of these things by accident, and you know, it just killed my entire army that was there, and I had limited reserves, so it was a mess. So you have to be careful of that. Wanted to let you guys know that. But yeah, mission complete. Victory again, another 110 credits. We got an A for that one. Details, who was there? Matterhorn, Zarkon, and Urag. We didn't lose anything. That was pretty good. Now we can exit now. Another famous quote, if you guys want to read that, pretty dope. Alright.
3 attacks have been confirmed. JFK Space Center, of course, but also an oil refinery in the Netherlands, and now Russia's flagship fusion reactor complex near Minsk.
A group calling itself the Forgotten Army is broadcasting claims of responsibility across the extranet.
They are about to attack, General. Finally, 12 minutes behind schedule.
Their name is no joke. They even forget to show up on time. Amateurs.
Okay, that sounded weird. Now, something's going on with the Russians here, obviously. So, we're gonna do this mission in the next episode. But yeah, I think it's the perfect time to end it here. This has been episode 2 of ENDWAR. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate everybody with all the support on the series, all the support for the channel. Make sure you tune in for episode 3. We're going to be getting into Act 4 and Act 5. And then for Act 6 and 7, there's going to be some surprises, so stay tuned for that. But with that being said, it's your boy DB4, and I'm out.